Don't hold people unconsciously hostage for a simple thank you for the second and third and fourth and fifth time. Hello, you guys. How should I even start today's topic? In the name of living in peace, this has been burning my mind to talk about. How many times do you thank someone that did something for you or bought something for you or gave you their time for you? You know, my philosophy has always been to do what you want to do for someone and keep it moving, as in do what's in your heart for someone, expecting nothing in return, even a thank you. No one forces you to do anything for another person, and people's behavior or thinking shouldn't force you into doing anything you want or don't want to do either. And as such, we shouldn't force anyone to thank us in our behaviors, in our thinking, and in our doing, just because of what others have done for us. In my language, Yoruba, we have some sayings regarding giving thanks. I'll talk about two that I hear often. Ẹni tá ṣe lóore tí ò dúpẹ́ bí ẹni tí ọlọ́ṣà kó ẹrù rẹ̀ lọ ni. Now, let's break it down on the surface, the surface meaning. The person that was helped, that refused to say thanks, is likened to someone who lost his properties to a robber. Okay. The other one says, ẹni tó bá dúpẹ́ orí àná, á rí mi gbà. Now, let's break this one down for its surface meaning. The person that gave thanks for yesterday's goodness will receive more at another time. Okay, so I have learned to interpret this in another way, and you might say that I'm wrong. However, the ways of our people back in the day influenced their culture, and these sayings are still being practiced till today, which I feel there are some things that need to change. These sayings or proverbs and many more, I believe, have very deep meanings. That's what they're supposed to do. They have very deep meanings to the people that lived in those times. My parents are still part of the generation that lived in that time, in that era. As you know, culture is something that we are losing fast because the times are changing fast, especially for those that are living here abroad. So as a Christian and as a modern woman, I feel like we are still holding on to these sayings that are wreaking havoc, and I feel are causing issues in our lives today. And for the sake of living in peace, I feel things need to change. Now, in regards to giving thanks for what people have done for you, culture dictates you have to thank and keep thanking whoever does something good for you forever. Like, come on. So that, as the proverb goes, you won't want to be a robber, or you won't want to be a robber who has taken other people's properties away, or for the thought that you'll be able to get more next time. So I'm going to do something good so that I can get more next time. Or I'm going to do good so people don't call me a thief because now they gave me something and I didn't say thank you. That means, I've taken their properties away. Does that make sense? So anyway, so first of all, when we give willingly. Nobody forces us to give. No one will take you to a police station if you don't give willingly. And I'm very sure that if I have something to give today, that doesn't mean that I won't have something to give to you tomorrow, regardless if you thank me or not. This is my thinking. I love you so much. You're such a nice person. You have a beautiful soul. You go out of your way to help people. So therefore, one, when you're celebrating any kind of achievement, I will celebrate with you as well. Two, your kids are having a birthday party. I'll buy something for them because I love them, and I have some money, or maybe I can buy something for them now, but I'll be sure to be there in person. That's okay too. Three, or maybe, you're getting married. I'll make sure I have some time off so that I can be there with you, whether or not I have money to buy you a gift as well. And if I can't make it, I hope you won't be mad at me. It's because of some reason I couldn't get out of. These are, just some examples. Now, on the other side, on the flip side, on the opposite side, some people will say, oh, your mom was there at my daughter's wedding, so I have to be there for your daughter's wedding as well. But I have no money, so now I have to go and borrow money so she knows I came and bought something for your daughter. Or maybe the situation is that she gave me $50 for my birthday, so I'll have to give her $50 as well on her birthday when it rolls around. Or some people even turn theirs into a competition. If they get $100, then at the next party, they'll in turn give 150 or something of the worth. And at the other party, should give 200. The other party, it will be 250. You'd be surprised that some people think this way. And it's what gets me so upset, especially from the people that are close to you that you know. One that really gets me upset is when you're told, that lady will get really upset. She'll get really upset if you don't call her and thank her for the gift she gave you. I understand the importance of being appreciative, but when the motive is to prevent someone from getting upset and talking about it to other people, then I don't believe in it. Like this, can you believe I gave her this and that? And she don't, she didn't even say thank you. Can you imagine? I don't want to contradict myself. What I mean is, people can genuinely forget to thank you for what you've done for them, depending on the situation. Does that mean then that I'll now get upset, for you not thanking me for what I've done for you? This is why my motive for doing anything for anyone is not to receive any thanks. My reason for doing anything for anyone is my genuine love for them. Don't go out of your way for someone and then complain about it afterwards, to other people. Nobody can force you into doing what you don't want to do. If your motive is to receive thanks from the people you help, please don't do it. The action itself becomes empty. If I said thank you physically when you gave me a physical gift or your time gift, and I showed my genuine and utmost appreciation for the thought and the time you gave to my family, I believe that should be enough. Is there a need for a phone call follow-up, a text, an email? Please let me know. I want to learn. Now I understand if I see you again, I can still say, oh, thank you so much for, for the time and the gift you gave to my family the other day. But why bother you till embarrassment with my thanks? I'm a face-to-face kind of person, and I kind of believe I believe text message thanks feels kind of impersonal, so I don't do it. This is my thinking. I'm so thankful for my short-term memory because it doesn't let me keep a lot of information in my head, and as such, I move on too quickly from life. I don't hold on to life too tight, and this pisses some people off a lot. But I'm sure it's because they're kind of old school, and our African culture demands it, and it has it that you have your thanks must be in abundance so that you can get more in the future, which is great. If I have given you my time and my gift, I've done it for God, for me personally, and I don't expect you to thank me as in go out of your way. If you do, I'm very happy. It's obviously a good thing because that's what we've been taught from when we were kids, to be thankful. Otherwise, I don't dwell. I've done mine for God, and I've most likely forgotten about it by the next day. But unfortunately, I've come to realize that not everyone thinks this way. So for the sake of living in peace, please don't hold people unconsciously hostage for a simple thank you for the second and third and fourth and fifth time, because the empty thanks people will give you will be worthless. And ultimately, don't announce to others what you have done for someone when they were at their lowest points. Only God can reward those deeds. Announcing to others, I feel, diminishes the purpose why you did what you did in the first place. Can you imagine? I'm the one that bought him his first car. Oh, when he first came to this country, he had nothing. Myself and my wife bought him his first plate he was using to eat. Does that sound right? All right, you guys, I'll just keep going, but I hope I've sparked a conversation in your mind. So I'll stop right here. Let us remember that at the end of the day, there will be times when people will not remember to thank you for what you've done. Don't take it too personal. Just move on. Please, let us respect ourselves as individuals and be appreciative when a good deed is done for us. And to those who are close to us, let's stop giving ourselves high blood pressure for no reason. God willing, we are on this earth for an average of 75 to 80 years. Let's not waste any of that precious time on things that don't help us grow positively in some way. You have a decision to make. If not now, maybe later. The ball of thanks is in your court. Thank you very much for staying with me till the end. You can like this video by giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to get notified. If you'd like to get notified of new posts from me, why wait? It's free. Don't forget to love your neighbor as yourself. Let this be the underlying reason why we do anything for anyone. And at the end of the day, let us remember that for us to rest in peace, we all need to be living in peace. Stay blessed. You'll see me in my next one. Bye bye.